Welcome to Eliminating Excuses for Fitness and Wellness. I'm Justin Ennis, the owner of GreenbrierFitness and partner, co-owner in CrossFit Stars and Bars. What I've got on the screen here is just a before and after photo, because I think a lot of people think that you have to be in shape to be in shape. And the reality is, Fatso over here on the sailboat was a little apprehensive about starting over because I too was out of shape. I think we've all been to a place where we were at least in a time and place where we felt the healthiest. If that's not now, that was some time ago. But I did a little video on the way over here this morning, and got some people to tell me what their excuses are about. And by the way, excuses we think of automatically as a bad thing. Some people have good excuses, like, hey, I work in an environment that keeps me healthy, therefore I don't necessarily need to exercise with a concentrated effort. Another one is, I have a legit medical condition that prevents me from exercising. However, I'm yet to meet a doctor that doesn't at least tell you to do what, John? Walk. Move your body. But I have a difficult time having people actually tell me, hey, I'm going to wait until the doctor says you're about to have a heart attack and possibly die before you get started. Now, This is a fairly extreme before and after. That took at least 3 days to do that. Seriously, those photos are probably 4 years apart. However, I looked after 1 year of concentrated effort of nutrition and some fitness, increasing and changing up my fitness routines. Within about a year, I went from this to way closer to this. Went through some weight fluctuations and figuring out what worked for me. And but John, today is about eliminating excuses. Give me a good excuse. Give me a valid excuse.
I was saying the biggest one is don't have time, but that's not.
Yeah, that's not a valid excuse. That's I'm waiting on my doctor.
That's right. Like I said, I think it's more of like an injury or something like that.
Okay, an injury.
Or a knee replacement or some kind of
Surgery. What's another one?
I've got high blood pressure, so I better not work out.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yes, you're exactly right. That is a good one, right? People will go into that direction. When on my before and if you go to GreenbrierFitness.com, you'll see a lot of before and after photos that are scrolling. I can't wait to get them not scrolling and just have a couple pictures on there, and then have a whole another page where you can go see them. But there was one of my best friends was on every type of blood pressure med that he could be on. And within 6 months, he had dropped enough of his unhealthy weight and got off of all of his blood pressure medication. 6 months, no more meds. Now, he was 28, so if you're 58, it might take a little longer, right? However, the question becomes, what is it about my lifestyle or genetic coding, which I can't change? What is it that actually created the blood pressure scenario? It's a good one.
Fast food.
You're exactly right. So,
McDonald's not on you.
the devil, the drive-through.
Yeah.
So we can trace that back to nutrition. In fact, speaking of nutrition, here's something that's crazy that's going on. I have a really, really good friend who has a nutritionist come and tell her and her coworkers things about how they ought to be eating. And they have changed in America. In America, they have changed things to, instead of telling people what they need to do, they're now adjusting the entire nutrition profile to accommodate the human being me that does nothing but sit all day. By the way, I'm guilty of it, and I own 2 gyms. What I do when I wake up in the morning, actually, I'll tell you what. Tell me about your morning routine. You get up out of bed where you were laying for, let's hope, 6 to 8 hours, right? Then what do you do? Right? And by the way, half the time we're sitting there too, right? So we go from laying to sitting, and then we go from the bathroom into what? Kitchen. And then what do we do from the kitchen? We get coffee, and how do we drink that coffee?
With sugar.
No, that's got it. Yes, with sugar and creamer. By the way, guilty on the creamer here. But anyway, I took an inventory of my life this week, and I sat down on the couch, and I turned on the television, and I drank coffee on the couch, seated. And then I got up, I went in, finished getting ready. That takes me like 7 minutes of activity to get ready. Get the kids ready, and then I get in the car, and I sit. And then I go to get to work, and I sit at the computer. Luckily, part of my day is spent doing exercise as much as I can. But I find myself going to gym, sitting my butt off. Sitting is basic. Somebody told me recently that they read that, first of all, sitting is the new smoking. That's one thing. The second thing is somebody can make a case that if you are a smoker, you are more fit than the non-smoker.
You're going outside.
Because you're going outside every hour.
Yeah. Your lungs don't thank you for everything.
I mean, by the way, I have a member of a really close personal friend of mine that is an incredibly fit person. He's a half a pack a day kind of smoker. Not healthy, right? But he is incredibly fit. Now, where does that fall into the line of wellness? Well, then you have to factor in nutrition, sleep, mental state, and bundled all together with fitness. But the guy, at least, is getting up and moving continuously during the day, and then he comes in and works out for an hour. So, let's get back to excuses. Is surgery a legitimate excuse for not being active or fit, or let's just say working out?
Depends on the surgery.
Okay. Heart surgery?
Yeah.
Heart surgery? I
give
give you a pass. You get to heal up and take care of yourself, because that would be a broader scope. But
They get you moving right up on that.
as soon as you are able, right? But tell me about knees. What about knee replacement?
They're really up quick to get you moving.
You don't have an excuse. You know why? Because you can go back to your favorite position, and I can give you a heck of a workout from a seated position, right? If I keep the weight light enough, we can do a full ab workout, shoulder workout, back workout, seated, or laying. I can get you off your knee. The point is, what really ends up happening, and I had to actually do some research on the way over here about which direction this goes. What this all boils down to is that I will typically, well, let me try. Most people that are not, that wouldn't consider themselves to be in good shape, what is it that they're actually choosing over their own health? You don't answer.
Helping others, doing stuff.
All right, by the way, that falls into good excuse. I will go into if your mother passed away, or if your father passed away, and you're left to take care of your mother, then hey, it's my Uncle Michael. Michael, you need to be over here, buddy. What was your best excuse about not being like as fit as you could be? What was it? What is it? No, give me. You can leave after you tell me what it is. What's your most? Come all the way over here for everybody to see my Uncle Michael. One of my Uncle Michaels. What is the best valid sounding excuse that people have for not being in the nutrition? That's what Phil said. So, eating. By the way, no time.
We all have time to choose something else.
Well, you said there's new valid things, like I'm really committed to my family situation that I have to that I got to tend to. I've got my kids need to make it to this sporting event do at your kid's soccer game. While they're warming up for soccer, you can do a 7-minute repeated hit cycle of what I've got.
And you can walk everywhere.
Far further away from the freaking Walmart entrance. Anyway, I got time. So, we can talk about your time issues and food issues later. But what this all boils down to is that right here is health. And it boils down to that comfort is greater than health. My own comfort is more important to me than either living well, and if I don't live well, which includes heart, I'd say body, spirit, and mind. If you don't live well, you could at least live fit, and you could at least look good, even if you don't sleep well, even if you have a nagging, recurring injury, or even if you have something that is a legitimate excuse, a valid reason not to do fitness. Or something not to be completely well, you can still do fitness. That's where we specialize, is in fitness. And by the way, people that come to us oftentimes are misfits. Like they don't like going to the other gigantic gyms where there's a bunch of meatheads standing in the mirror, doing curls, and doing a bunch of ab work, which by the way, if they were smart, if they had half a brain, the abs come from Ani at Paleo Num Yums and from TJ at Fit Kitchen. Or spend an extra hour a week making some healthy meals, taking care of the nutrition piece. But in America, a lot of us would rather take care of the fitness piece, and that's where we start. I consider that the backwards model. But it's really, really hard to get a human being to look you in the eye and tell you, you know what, I'm going to choose my comfort zone over a long life, a healthy life, and a fit life. By the way, what comes as a result of all of this, the end-all, be-all, tell-all for me is not this before and after photo, which is cool and all, until you realize the energy that you have when you're eating 80% of the time you're eating the right thing or close to the right thing. 20% of the time, look, I got kids, man, like, chicken, hey, we're hitting Chick-fil-A once a week, whether I like it or not. And that's okay. But as long as it's not Chick-fil-A today, pizza tonight, and I got a birthday party for my nephew on Sunday, and we're going to smash cake. And that's all. By the way, that's okay. Eat the cake, but don't eat the cake unless you got that, then just don't eat the cake. Okay? But don't eat the cake, or eat the cake now. Don't let that ruin your entire week. What really tends to happen is that we might do well Monday through Thursday, and then we go out to eat Friday night. This is my case. We went out to eat last night. You can eat healthy anywhere that you go. You just have to not order from the menu. You need to say, I want chicken on the plate, and I want rice on the plate. You can bring in a potato, please not any sour cream. But it's very, very rare that I can get somebody to tell me I choose comfort over being fit or being healthy. Like what is it that gets somebody out of their comfort zone when it comes to their health? Huh? Fear. Fear of what? Huh? Fear of dying. Exactly right. So I need to have either a strong, convicting sense of I've got to do something now, or I have to have a traumatic life experience, a loss in the family, who, John, did you ever work with comfort keepers?
I work for rescue competitors.
Okay, got it. But in their world, we're dealing with chronically, terminally, a lot of,
More hospice.
hospice. Okay, sure. So we're transitioning from that's right, they've lost it. Sure. Because it's come from this is what my older friends have told me dementia-related stuff can be brought on by inactivity and at a younger age than you probably can. So, but I need to have, in order to interrupt this cycle right here, I have to have a life event or a big, she said fear, I call it big scare. Right? The greatest thing in the world to me, right now I'm building our group of our client base up in the 50 plus department. I've got a couple of personal trainers that are amazing at working with older folks than what we're used to. Because they have degrees, advanced degrees in kinesiology and exercise science and all different types of certifications go along with that. But the good news is for the guy that comes in and says, hey, I'm 56 years old and I don't know where to start over again, I say, there's awesome news because you're not 66 yet. And speaking of that, my 67-year-old guy, he wants me to make him a shirt that says GreenbrierFitness. It sure beats the assisted living one. But he's 67 and in incredible shape. He's a man, but he's also a man of little to no excuse. And I am the first fitness club that he's joined, which was a brick and mortar fitness club, since he got out of the Marines. So he's 67 and runs triathlons. That's somebody whose mind is going to be sharp at 77. It's somebody who's building his muscle base around his joints so that he doesn't have the excuse when he has a hip replacement in 5 years. I hope that doesn't happen, Ted, by the way. I'm putting that in the universe. I'm just saying that when my friend has, we all are going to have things, right? And what I want for my friends and family is to be aware that if we build things up right at 21, 31, 51, 61, we're going to set ourselves up for 71 and still be able to chase our grandkids around. So, all the excuses, the invalid excuses, point towards my comfort zone is here, and that prevents me from comfortably going into a new routine where somebody is probably going to tell me all the things that all the negative thoughts that I tell myself in my head. I don't talk about mine necessarily, but it might be hers. If she told herself a negative thought. If she had a negative thought in her head, she could be afraid that when she steps foot through a place that's offering to help her, that the outcome is going to be that I'm going to tell you all the bad things about you and how bad you are. Why? Because this is what we see in our trainers. Or hopefully it should be what we see in our coaches and our trainers. But they don't realize that this was what he was like 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I almost tipped the damn sailboat over. Just sitting on it. And then a year later, I'm doing some fitness-related competitions. And by the way, again, people just don't realize that their coach probably had a before picture too. And step by step, 1% at a time, we were able to recreate. I think that's my music. That's Lisa's version of the music that's coming on because somebody else is coming to talk now. If you'd like to talk to myself or one of our team, go to GreenbrierFitness.com and there's a text us and call us line. Let me know if you want to get together. Be happy to help, even if it's not with us specifically, or if you have one of those legitimate excuses. The illegitimate excuses, don't call me unless you're like, hey, I'm ready to actually get over that, because I'm firm about when people give me their reasons. And I say, well, does that prevent you from picking up a dumbbell or picking up a gallon of milk? Because you're suddenly, all we're doing is picking up a gallon of milk over and over and doing a shoulder press with it. So, any questions before I ditch this possible scene? Cool. Hey, take off your time.